In motion right. Go. Getting right back to it after that interception. He'll get this one to Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll motion Brown right. Throwing now on first down. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go now.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock, but by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They went for it, got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
They'll throw it again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Judy now in motion left.
Check go.
From the red zone now. Connection made to Judy. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Got it, ready?
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Go.
They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
This throw is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock, but with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He's out in the clear. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Man in motion here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 from the 41. They're going play action. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tracy. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. From the secondary, Greg Delpit on the tackle. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
Let's go now.
He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Again to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
He'll take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Take go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
2nd and 13. Hits his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. From midfield now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
Back to throw now. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 a multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick 6. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Let's go now.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Buffalo 18. 60 back. Mustang 19. Ready?
Throw on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Let's see what he can do on the return. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And the Browns will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come 70 Timberwolves. Ready? Check go.
They'll come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw now didn't work out the way his earlier targets have.
It kind of felt like you could see that from the booth. This defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball.
Yeah.
A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
Set. Get up.
Throwing on 2nd and 10. Connects with Thrash. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going, but that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go.
A handoff to Tracy. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's Tracy once more. Still some room at the 20. Up the sideline, past the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Pass play now. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To throw it on first down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Let's go.
2nd and 10 now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Track 60. 19 right. 79 Bronco. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go street.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Giants with the football. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rule starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Man in motion, headed right. Airing it out to start this drive. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Judy now in motion left. Pass play on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Looking to the air here. And this is cut. Touchdown, New York! The Giants get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Gano's point after is good. And the Giants push their lead to 6. Gano ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 70.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
To the air, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
18 ready.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Looking for a target. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
70 range. Go!
They are throwing it again. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Browns are lining up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's brought down for a loss. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go.
Finds his target, Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up third down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He's on the move. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted, it's gonna be fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, first and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on second down. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Bobby Okereke. And he makes the Hefco. It's a touchdown on the pit. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Alert! Reset!
Watson back to the air after that pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 27-yard line.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Reset!
Trying again following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Hey, 31! Reset!
From the gun, Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Nine, go! Out, go!
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? The Browns are lined up to punt, and he's been getting all of it every time out. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go check! Go check!
Putting a receiver in motion.
Check, go!
A give to Tracy up the middle.
You know, most defense coordinators, they don't love to smile. At least most I've ever been around. But that's going to put a smile on any defensive coordinator's face. His front did their job at the line, and the rest of the defenders, well, they swarmed to not allow any space on the perimeter.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go, set!
Setting up a throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Set!
Brings up 2nd and
Watson to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Escapes the puck. He loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. This is Tracy. No one around. He's got space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Dropping back to throw. He's got him. That's Tracy. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Greg Newsome has it. Hits the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It's Tracy on the carry. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They'll throw on 1st. On the move, hit it. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Let's go now. Track 60. 19
Another try following the sack. Has his man, it's Tracy. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a fourth down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pickup of 2 here, and that gives the Browns a first.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Alert! Out!
Watson now. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. That's a Cleveland touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running this with Tracy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Back now, pressure on its way. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
2nd and 10 now. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. but that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Go. Take go.
Back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
19-18.
Here's Tracy. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
He'll throw it. Cut near the goal line. He has the New York touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
We're set.
To throw, here's Watson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. So now a big play coming from the Browns as they try for 2. He's throwing for it. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Javon Holland comes up with it.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
19 tight. 19. And
Throwing from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
let's go. Warriors 17. Go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, You really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Giants leading by 6. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They run. Here's Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. He'll look to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Here comes another 2-point attempt for the Giants. They'll throw it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
48, Browns 34. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. 30. The 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slow.